Oh man, these trees are pretty though. Snowshoe sprint. Oh no! What's a little adventure without a little excitement, right? See, for every up.
Good morning and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott, and with me again is Nash.
Hi.
So we are at the newly minted Asahel Curtis Sno-Park, just off of exit 47 on I-90. And we are going to be snowshoeing up the Forest Service Road 58, the Denny Creek Road, to the Franklin Falls trailhead, and then snowshoeing up the Franklin Falls Trail to Franklin Falls to go see it in the winter.
Franklin
Falls. Ignore that. Anyway, so this isn't the first time we've been to the falls, or I've been to the falls, or the channel's been to the falls. I've been to it twice in the mid-fall to early winter when it's not super snowy out. I might put, oh yeah, actually I will, for a fact, put one of those videos there. That's half decent, but whatever.
All right,
but
cut.
Those
Take two.
Peanut gallery over here. Anywho, but those videos weren't high quality because I didn't know how to do 4K yet, and I want to see this waterfall in the snow and the ice, and I want to get a long exposure of every season at this waterfall because it's a big waterfall and easy to access. So that's what we're doing.
It's pretty.
This is also the first year they have put a snow park here. You'd just be able to drive up in the early winter, and then when the snows got really deep, everybody would just park along where we're parked here, but they wouldn't groom it or plow it because they couldn't keep up, and it just became a mess. So now they are actually plowing the road. Ooh, big windy snowflakes. Anyway, so now they're actually plowing an extra lane for you to park in along the road all winter, but that requires a snow park permit, which is $25 for the day for a non-motorized permit, or $50 for the season, which is what I have. And I also have the groomed trail permit for skiing, cross-country skiing, which isn't required for this one, I don't think, which is an extra $70. So I paid $120 for the season for snow parks, and I've used it probably 8 times now. So I'm getting my money's worth, getting there. I'd like to get out another 4 or 5 times maybe, but it is March, so it's probably not going to happen. So did better than last winter when I used it 3 times. So I'll show you the books next, because you can hike and you can do all kinds of good stuff. Much to my surprise, none of the books I brought actually cover Franklin Falls in their scribblings, which is weird. Check again. Rattlesnake, Twin Falls, Mountainside, Middle Fork, Custer, Myrtle, Nordrum, Snoqualmie, yeah. So none of these books actually cover Franklin Falls because it's a 1.5 to 2 mile flat hike to a waterfall off the interstate, and it's super popular, but it's not really exciting enough to write in like a quote-unquote professional recreation books, whatever. But I know I've seen it in some book, I just didn't grab it. So first one, Beyond Mountainside, best hikes within 85 miles of Seattle. We are right smack dab in the middle of it. Better to open this back up to the table of contents, which I should just left it open. We are in the area of,
Yes, it's from the trucks.
yeah, it's also just coming off the trucks. We are parked in the same area as McClellan Butte and Annette Lake, which Natch and I have been to Annette Lake before we started this channel, and we're going to have to go back and do it at some point. And then Cross Country Ski Tours, Washington South Cascades, again, because it's got more options than the newer book. So again, we are in this area, Bandera Overlook, Hanson Creek, and Iron Horse Trail, which is the railroad, is now called the Palouse Cascades Trail, which we've done a bunch. And then Snowshoe Routes, Washington. Again, this is the first year this is officially a SnowPlay area and officially a sanctioned area to go park and play in. Before it was just show up and see what you can find at your own risk. So it's not going to officially be in this book either, but I will show you other snowshoes in the area. So scrolling. Yeah, so Snow Lake, Commonwealth Basin, those are both up at the top of Snoqualmie Pass. Then we go to the next page. Kendall Peaks Lake still at the top, lower Gold Creek top, blah, 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 blah. Windy Pass, Mount Catherine is at the top, John Wayne, Hex Mountain, and then it disappears into up Salmon Sack area. So none of these books officially cover it, but it is a very popular trail to go hiking in if you were to type in Franklin Falls or Hill Curtis Snow Park. You will find stuff on the internet to come and hang out and do it. So thanks for joining us.
So they got the road barricaded, not permanent barricades. I'm sure next summer they'll put like some sort of gate system maybe, but they also got to keep it open enough for people that have cabins back here to come back if they want to, but they'd rather not just everyday normal people come in and walk it. So we brought snowshoes. Most people do it in micro spikes, which I don't like at all, so we'll probably carry our snowshoes for most of the way, and then maybe put them on once we get onto the trail, or we might just strap it to our backpacks and not even snowshoe with them, but we'll see. But it's not super exciting this first couple miles. You're just walking around a main Forest Service road, and unlike other main Forest Service roads, you're right next to the interstate, and there's bound to be lots and lots of people no matter what time of year you come in, so not super exciting. The destination is the exciting part, and being out here in fresh snow. I see other snowshoe tracks. And the beautiful sounds of the interstate. All right, so we had some snowshoers come back down the other direction and warn us there's a bob kitty. As you can see it trotting along the side of the road. So
Hopefully that picks up.
yeah, it should. I was wondering whose tracks these were. You know, I don't know, that tail's kind of long. Bobcats and lynxes have pretty short tails. No, yeah, it's got a little bobtail.
Oh, cute.
Shut up.
Aww. That is so fun.
I'm thinking it might have got hit by a car and it's injured.
Think so?
I'm kind of thinking so. Make sure we give it as wide of a berth as possible.
Yep.
If it comes at you, don't stab at it, just lightly thwack it with your stick. Yeah, I'm thinking we're injured. Oh yeah, we got a dark spot in the middle of our side. I'm thinking we're injured. Hi, bud. Hi. I know. Hi. I'm sorry. You're very pretty though. I'm gonna get a picture real quick, and then we'll keep walking. Focus on the kitty. Thank you. Hi. You stay right there. We're gonna keep going. You got your picture?
Okay.
Yeah, we almost look like we're mangy too. Hi. You're fine. Yeah, you're definitely injured. The way you're looking around at us. Poor thing. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, hi. You're pretty. Yeah. Yeah, it may not be the most scenic or quiet or wild snowshoe walk we've ever been on, but got a good 6 inches of fresh powder down, and have only seen a couple people. Lots of cars at the parking lot though, so I expect the closer we get to Franklin Falls, or they might have all gone and done the nature trail, the adjoining nature trail in one of the campgrounds, so who knows. But I mean, if you don't think and listen too hard, you don't hear too much of the road noise in certain spots, and it is pretty. There's lots of fresh snow on the ground, so it's not terrible. It could be worse. So we have passed the last residence along the roadway, and you can see this is where they gave up plowing. So you got this nice snow berm to climb up and over. And shortly we will walk past the campground and be at the trailhead. Turnaround spot. Oh yeah, power. Morning. So it looks a little different when there's 4 feet of snow on the ground, but we have passed the campground, turned off on this little spur road that takes us over to Denny Creek and Franklin Falls trailheads. This little open spot is for handicap parking because Franklin Falls is a handy capable trail. So you got some handicap spots. The main general parking is back that direction. So we've gone the 2.5 miles on road, and now we will begin our 1.5 miles of actual trail. And man, is it freaking sweet with all the snow on the ground. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool as hell. So yeah, it's actually not even a whole, it's only 1 mile to Franklin Falls, so yep. Vamonos. But this is where it gets good. They shouldn't be coming this way. They're hanging out over there looking at stuff. We'll have to repeat this long exposure on this big rock, this first big rock here too. So that'll be cool with all the snow on the ground. Yeah, we'll do that on the way back now that I'll have 4K ability and a proper tripod. Oh yeah. Yeah, this works. This works. Now you start taking your pictures in the snow. Yeah. See, even the uber popular trails that are bulldozed by thousands of people completely transform into your own personal winter wonderland in the winter. Like, that is just oh so good. People, I'm gonna kill the camera. A couple feet of snow will turn any old boring summertime trail into a winter freaking wonderland. Miss. I gotta stay like 15 feet back to avoid that end to make sure you're not like the entire camera lens. Gotta give a little bit of scale. You can't just be Nash's pom-pom bouncing around the whole time. Huh?
I'm close, I'm gonna knock this on you.
No.
For the video.
No.
Content.
Content. Oh, this is nice. Don't get me wrong, going zoom really fast on skis is fun, but every once in a while taking a nice slow jaunt on snowshoes is fun. But I mean, there's gonna be plenty of ski trails in the future that'll be like this once we get good. But for now, this is plenty good. Uh-huh.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Why do you think I like coming out and doing this? Pretty little trail bridges. covered in 4 feet of snow. Yeah. Pretty, pretty. Oh, another person. Keep walking. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Forest Service Road to Winter Wonderland.
Uh-huh. Say, don't go too far off the side. It's a one-way trip down to the river.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
The
Uh-huh. Yeah, let's go. Continue.
We're definitely stopping at
Ugh. Pretty, pretty?
I feel like I took this picture before.
Oh yeah, you did. Just not with all the snow on the rocks. That's gorgeous.
That's cool.
Yes, sir. Walk.
You walk.
I need to get you in the... Ah! I didn't give it enough. I was afraid of throwing it over you.
It hurt like hell.
Oh, right to the tooth, yeah. I figured I might as well stop carrying them and actually start using them. All right, jump the rail, go down. Obviously kidding, YouTube. Obvious kidding is obvious. Yeah, baby. All right, after much dorking about through the forest, we have come to our final descent down into the bowl that Franklin Falls occupados. So let's go. I know. It's sweet. Keep walking.
Bicycle.
Yeah. Gonna go find us a nice spot to sit up for a long exposure and have ourselves a lunchy lunch. Oh yeah. Yup. Oh, that'll be fun to go back up. Yeah, in the summertime, this is quite a bit of a hairy section. But I mean, it still is in the wintertime, but not as much. So, walk around the rock. Don't get hiking stick too caught up on stuff. Yeah, ice climbing. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom, baby. Hi, pup. It's okay. Yours? Yeah, somewhere in here. Get up on this little high bump.
Tamp it down.
Tamp it down some. Slap the camera down here-ish. You'd call it good. Alright, so we've hung out and got our long exposure and lunch in. We're gonna head back now. Before I do that, I figured we'll go get up and close waterfall a little bit. First we'll come over here and look at the pretty water for a couple of seconds. Get all that good in. Look up to the avalanche chute. And then we'll go over to El Waterfallo and the Icicolo. Up the avalanche chute. Looks pretty good right now. Over here, find a spot where it's not going to be super misty. How's that for a view, YouTube? Yeah. Go for a swim. Just go sit on the iceberg. Here, get a closer look at all this ice that is still up and has fallen down. Huh? Yeah. Oh, that's an avalanche chute.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Couple of close pictures of the icicles.
I want to get closer though. I don't know if that's safe. Doesn't look safe to me.
It's not. Shall we? Oh, sorry. One last look at that coolness. Getting all the good shots? Look back at it. Freaking sweet. Last decent look back into the forest we go, and then so I didn't. So next stop will be pretty much at the end of the trail where it gets back onto the road. There's a little rocky outcrop right in front of the bridge that I want to take another long exposure of. So that'll probably be our next stop, and then we'll be heading back to Rex. Vámonos. Yeah. Oh, the wind blowing all this snow through the forest is sweet. I really want to get caught in at least one blizzard-like condition while snowshoeing. Used to all the time when Park Service allowed you to go up at Paradise no matter what the weather. If they could keep it plowed, you could go up. I used to get caught in blizzards every once in a while. Oh, yeah. As soon as I take my hoods off. Of course. Oh, this is sweet. Yeah, I'm glad I got the camera on for that. But yeah. Goober. That's cool. How's the lens? Do I need to wipe it?
Nope, good.
Cool. Cool, cool. Yeah. Freaking sweet.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're just waltzing our way. I'm looking down at the creek. But yeah, we're just waltzing our way back down the trail. Gonna go get one more long exposure and then back to Rex and call it a day. Whew. Yeah, cool, cool. So much easier going downhill.
Uh-huh.
Now, you may be asking yourself, with this nice, well-trodden trail, did you really need the snowshoes? No, probably not. Most people that are coming up here are either just doing it not barefoot, but without any traction devices, or doing it in micro spikes. But again, I think micro spikes are a waste of money. The only time I'm ever gonna wear micro spikes is when I wear full-on crampons, mountain climbing. Otherwise, if it's snowy on the ground, snowshoes don't slip around. Micro spikes still slip around, and if you catch your ankle with a micro spike, it's gonna hurt like a sumbitch. If it's not snowy enough to need snowshoes, then you probably just can go ahead and walk in your hiking shoes or in your snow boots. But yeah, if you want to come out and come do this trail in micro spikes or just in your snow boots, then that's your prerogative. Sunshine! A little bit. But I'm always gonna wear snowshoes. Just because you never know how beat down the trail is gonna be, or if it's gonna be beat down at all. Because if you're plowing through fresh powder and you're the first ones out for the day, your micro spikes ain't gonna do squat. So, now that you're not gonna hear me hoofing and poofing, I think I'll leave this on for a little bit as we wander through the forest for a couple more minutes. I see them, I don't care. Uh-huh.
Hold, please.
Slurp, please. Got it. Got it. Slurpage. Oh, I poured that on my tooth.
Ooh. It's a nerve.
Oh, chilly.
I don't have my gloves anymore.
No,
I've warmed up enough.
no. This is just so damn good. And this, people, is why winter is almost, if it wasn't for being able to swim and get into the high places in summer, winter would easily be my favorite season because this is just amazing.
Spring is my favorite. Mainly because of the temperature now.
Go boop, take a picture, continue. I did leave it on. That's risky. That's risky. This is just so damn pretty. Yeah, I say it every like minute or so, YouTube, but that's because it's freaking true. I kind of want to go to Otter Falls now. Sploof. Yeah, good 4 or 5 feet of consolidated snow on the ground, which is amazing. And it's been cold for a while, which is why all the snow is on all the trees still. So it got warm since the last snowfall, which has been each of the last 2 days. All the trees would be bare, and it wouldn't be nearly as magical, but it is not, so it's sweet. Ugh. Oh, come on. Uh-huh. Oh, she pulled over for us. Thank you. Camera buenos?
Yep. Here's where we need our skis.
Yeah. Sunshine! 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 A break in the trees! Wild sunshine! So if you're curious, YouTube, that's the FS58 road. That's how you get to the trail, the proper trailheads in the summer. And it goes all the way up and snakes along the eastbound lanes. And it'll go up and connect with the ski resort roads up at Alpental at, I think it's exit 52 or 53. So you get off at exit 47 to get to the Sno-Park in the winter and the trailheads in the summer. And then that road's open in the summer and you can drive all the way up if you want for a little bit different scenery. Alright, YouTube, we have arrived at our other long exposure spot. You may remember this spot from the other time we were up here at Franklin Falls. I'll post that. Really bad quality because we were still learning. It was one of our first videos, long exposure right there. But we're gonna look that way and then we'll look that way. It'll probably be 15-20 minutes, so we'll call that. Alright, just got done taking our long exposure and a little bit of goof off. Nash got the foam pad out and laid out on a hunk of snow, and I was making snowballs. Huh. The strap came loose. Pretty much. Slight technical difficulty. The strap decided to The heel strap decided to come out of its thingy on my right boot. No matter.
Yes, the thingy.
The thingy. No matter, we're back in action. It didn't break, it just undid itself. Anywho, we took our little long exposure goofing off. I was pretending to pitch while in snowshoes. That honestly probably messed it up. That honestly messed it up because I'm pivoting on that foot. That probably goofed it. So I'm gonna come out at the end of the trail, back to the handicap parking, and then I'm gonna turn right real quick and look at the river from the bridge, and then we will begin our 2-ish miles back down to Rex. So going this direction, if you're to continue to go this direction, you get to the Denny Creek Trail, which brings you to Malacqua Lake, which I did that hike last summer by myself because Booger over here had better things to do. I'll post that hike right there. But yeah, get a look upstream at the river. I should take a picture. Should also take a video of this too, but I will after I'm done yammering. Take a short after I'm done yammering, and then come stand over here and look downstream. And then back that direction towards civilization. Alrighty, we are almost back, almost done with the road, and well, as you can see, it's not gonna get any quieter. You got Interstate on both, hemmed us in on both sides, close. So figured now's about as good a time as any to run the outro. This has been Cooley Outdoors snowshoe trip up to Franklin Falls. Thank you for joining us. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what you did or did not like about the video. And see you next time. Hopefully we'll get in another snowshoe or ski before we head out to the ocean for 4 days and have a bunch of fun out there here in 2 weeks. Have a good one, and ciao.